I don't want to go from Ireland to fucking easy mode Japan. All right, give me something that's not fucking easy as hell. Give me something that's a, you know, something we have to build up a little. You know, fucking Mexico or FRCA or Haiti. Haiti's fucking probably impossible. Then play Dixie. Yeah, I mean we'll have to start as the U.S. But yeah, let's play Dixie. Wish I was in Dixie. Perfect. Again, easy title. Just start House Divided. No. You start. What you do when you want to play Dixie is you start as the U.S. and then sort of put things in your favor so that when Dixie happens, when they secede, you become a much more powerful version of Dixie. Because if you just started a House Divided, Dixie's gonna fucking lose every time. I mean, it's basically guaranteed. But if you start here, you've got a much better chance of making sure things go very well. For instance, here's a little thing, just from what I remember. Because I've tried this once. You look at where all these troops are from. Birmingham. That's the South, right? No, it's Yankee. Oh, no, of course it is. Binghamton. What am I, fucking blind? Okay. Does it say Yankee, 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 Yankee? Okay, see, this is the problem. We don't want Yankee soldiers. Goodbye. Army of the South. Here we go. Dixie, 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 Dixie. We keep these ones. What'll happen is when Dixie becomes Dixie, the southern soldiers will flip and become ours. The northern soldiers will not. So, if we get rid of all the northern soldiers, all the Yankees, they won't fucking know what hit them. They'll have no army. No standing army. Cheesing it a little? Maybe. But, that's what you gotta do. If you want Dixie to stay around, that's what you gotta do. And that's what we need. We need to get this working. Let's bring these together. We got 1 Dragoon, 3 infantry and artillery. Definitely need some improving there. But we need to build any of our army from Dixie troops, which might be hard to do. Staunton, Roanoke. I don't think any... Roanoke might be Dixie, right? Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia. Yeah. Okay, Roanoke. We can build something there. Let's build an artillery. Wheeling. I wish it would tell me here what culture it's gonna be. Fun fact, you do the same if you play as Austria and get Hungarian Revolution 1848. You just purge all the armies of your Hungarians. Yeah, that's what you did, yeah. Baltimore is definitely not. Huntington isn't. Wheeling, I think, is New York or something, right? I don't know where Wheeling is. Wheeling. I can just look. Wheeling. Yeah, okay, okay. Oh, wait, West Virginia? No, West Virginia, that's not gonna work. And... Staunton. Staunton doesn't sound like the South, but I could be wrong. I was wrong. Oh. Oh, okay. Staunton. Good. Alright. Boats, I think, matter a heck of a lot less. But they're also expensive, so just fuck the boats. We're not doing anything with boats until we become Dixie anyway. So we're just gonna get rid of all the boats we have. Yes. Yep. Just get rid of them. We don't need them. For now, our ambitions are gonna be completely territorial, completely, domestic. And then we'll work on it from there. We do want to be colonizing. Let's compete with the UK there. Let's go here. I don't mind much losing any of this to Mexico. Because we'll just kill Mexico. That's fine, I think. I'm more concerned about... I mean, we can't kill... If we don't get Washington, we can't kill the UK, right? Well, I mean, someday, but... But if we don't get this land up... You know, if we don't get fucking Oklahoma, we just kill the Mexicans, and then we'll have Oklahoma. No problem, right? I mean, we're taking all this anyway. What's one more state? Let's research. What do we want? We want some prestige because we don't have the research point one yet. So yeah, prestige. Although, this is kind of an interesting thing to think about that I hadn't thought of. Do we want to make the U.S. better and better if we're going to be not playing as them? How does that work? Do we get like half their great power or some amount of, or I mean half their prestige or some amount of their prestige, or do we just want to go for other technology until they exist? I think that makes sense. I think let's go medicine. Medicine's kind of a choice that most people do anyway, so. We're currently the Democratic Party. We could hold an election, which that's not how the U.S. government works. But okay. And we can't choose it, which is how the U.S. government works. We can silence election events. No, that's fine. Release vassal. What do we have? Cherokee, Columbia, New England, and Quebec. Yeah, medicine first. Good old Vicky 2 meta. Yeah, I remember some of it. Okay, so we need people to be smart, but here's another thing. We don't want people in the north to be smart. We want people in the south to be smart. So let's go down to Virginia. And you're going to be some intellectuals. And Tennessee, does Tennessee flip? They do, right? I mean, they're mostly Dixie. Yeah, of course they do. No, of course they do. Even if they didn't, we would make them. But of course they do. So you're going to be intellectual as well. Good. What are you at right now? Intellectual. 0.7 and 0.9. Yeah, so there's some ways to go. Budget-wise, we seem to be doing all right now. The thing is, though, this is the U.S. A lot of this stuff at the beginning is not necessarily going to apply to us later on. I'm sure he'll be perfect. Now, one problem is that we have less of a military force, and yet we still probably will be going to war with Mexico before we become Dixie. I don't mind maybe putting off the war with Mexico until later, because that would guarantee that all this land becomes Dixie land and not the U.S. land, so then we don't have to, like, fight 2 wars to get more southern land. But, pizza pasta, what? Whatever. But, I don't know. Probably we're gonna butt heads with Mexico. Especially to get Texas, and Texas joins the South. We definitely want them, although there aren't actually, like, any people here. The Second Great Awakening. Alright. Yeah, more moralism, sure. Need more Christmas spirit. I hear you. Alright. Let's give it a look.
Van Cancer Home brings to you.
Of course. I mean, I knew it. I knew this is what it was gonna be, but I'm not against it. This is what you gotta do when you are avoiding copyright strikes. You gotta do this. Hey, it's good. Let's build some naval bases so we can get more colonialism, get more colonies. But let's build them in the south. Right? Let's expand a naval base here. Expand a naval base here. Virginia. Sounds... Okay, can't do it there. We can build a new one in Charleston. A new one in Wilmington. Yeah, these all sound good. Savannah. That way, when we flip over to the south, we're gonna have a lot of colonial power, which is what we need. We just lost a bunch, actually, but okay. Fine. Let's get it going full speed. Okay, we're going head-to-head with the UK here. The other ones are obviously gonna go fine. No one's gonna even try. With the UK, though, it might be a problem. In some of the mods, I've seen it to where this part doesn't start out colonized, and you can actually snag it as the US, and I've done that once. But, alright, it's fine. Protectorate here. Protectorate... Oh, no. Shit. We might lose that one. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Protectorate there. Protectorate there. Send somebody here. Keep fighting the English there. We might get very unlucky, and that'll turn into some sort of, Oh, colonial. Oh, yeah, sure. It might turn into some sort of conflict. I hope that doesn't happen. We're losing. No, we're not. Unitarianism. Sure, I guess. Okay.
Deep dark fantasy.
The slavery debate. Okay, so some of these choices are going to be very important for determining what states flip to us, which ones flip to the North, how this, you know, like what the shape of the South is going to look like, because it doesn't always follow the same things. You can get it right. You can get it better. What came after this? I'm not doing Titanic, Gachi Muchi. We're going back to shitty Vaporwave. For some reason, this mod has it to where whenever you click on the, like on a second monitor, it minimizes the game. I don't understand it. It works fine. It's just a strange choice. Secret society dedicated to promoting perceived Southern interests in the United States by the expansion of slavery. Evansville. Okay, so I could leave them be, in which case it become more consciousness, more in favor of slavery allowed, more reactionary, or more conscious. Let's just leave them be, I guess. Right? I know some of these events you want to do like the opposite of what you would think. That's not the mod. Well, it wasn't doing it before. You don't have it set to borderless Windows mode. Oh, does it change because I changed the mod? Wait a minute. More in favor of slavery allowed? Yeah, whatever. Yes, I do. Fucking liar. Look, it's right there. Okay. So, right. Plans here. We need to... Well, I mean, basically, we just need to wait for the United States to fall apart, and we need to get in the best position we can get in by the time that happens. Let's meet up our southern troops. What kind of generals do we have? Do we have anyone big? Scott, Maycomb, Zachary Taylor. Zachary Taylor. Matthew Perry. Hey, yeah, we do have James Arthur. Hey. All right. More prestige. Cool, I guess. We started out as a great power. Okay, the UK took that. Well, I guess it was bound to happen. Holy site, who gives a hoot? Iowa can become a state, which means we get to choose whether or not it has slavery there. And obviously, our choice is going to be that every single state we bring into the Union is going to have slavery. So this will most likely join the South when the South secedes. Same with Missouri, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Extend slavery, obviously. Now, you can also kind of game it and have the Civil War just, like, not happen, I'm pretty sure. Hey, yo, hold up. What? Copperhead Democrats, more reactionary. Sounds fine. Oklahoma. Oh, they're just calling. Got it. Maycomb is dead. Wickedness must be stamped out, of course. New state, Wisconsin, extend slavery. So now Wisconsin has a good chance of also joining the South. So we might be able to kind of like wrap around the northern states, or at least cut them off, because they might have this stuff up here. I don't fucking care. That's Yankee shit. So you saying you be keeping them slaves? Hey, white boy, that's not right. I'm not saying we're necessarily going to keep the slaves. I mean, the slavery is not the issue here. You know, you can argue about what the Civil War was about, but I'm going to be the fucking South this time. So if I say the Civil War is not about slavery, then it fucking isn't, because I'm the South. And it's not about slavery. It's about being our own country. And so slavery, no slavery, we'll see what happens. All I know is we're going to be a free country. Let's get some, I don't remember what next. Usually clean coal, but do we have clean coal? Like, I think I remember that being a good choice, if you have it. Do we have it? We've got a ton of cotton. Maybe we do something with that. A ton of tobacco, too. And some coal. A little bit of coal. Okay. Yeah, let's give that a check. Maybe farming output? Farming output seems like it'd be pretty fucking good. You stream this shit when your family's over, you'll be lurking, though. Okay, well, howdy. Merry Christmas. Right. I guess that's why your family's over. Hey, look, it's the Methodists. They don't actually split it up in this, right? They just kind of say, like, Protestant. Oh, and animist. Animist? Who's animist? We need to get rid of them. Is that those slaves? Do we have animist slaves? Oh, animists in Colorado. Oh, it's the natives. Oh. Okay, well, you won't be around for long, so it's not like it's a big deal. Isn't there like an event that happens with England that makes it so we get Oregon and this up here? The rest of Maine? I think so. Washington becomes more conscious and more militant, or everybody who's not Yankee in Oklahoma. Well, Oklahoma we might keep. Washington, though, we won't. So, fuck off. Well, I mean, I assume it means Washington as in, like, the province, like Washington, D.C., right? Yeah. Yeah. But that's northern land. It's close, but it's northern land. You actually did an Indian playthrough in EU4 once. The tribal stuff is fun. The entire thing isn't worth it. Yeah, I'm playing EU4 with Dalton and Alex right now. And I'm playing as an African country here that's animist. It's kind of interesting. The white man wins every time. Trail of Tears. Hey. Wait, who's in charge right? I wish it would show you what president is in charge. It doesn't show that anywhere, right? Like, it must be Andrew Jackson. But, like, I mean, things are going to change down the line, and it'd be really cool to have somewhere where it says, like, led by the venerable Andrew Jackson. But I don't think it does. I think Hearts of Iron 4 does that. And we've got all these generals who are real people, but other than that. Let's take a look at, where were we? Yeah, decisions. Sokoto and Vicky 2 is actually really fun. Oh, you can see your leader's trait. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But no, Vicky 2 doesn't have that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Trail of Tears. Everyone who's Cherokee and is not in Oklahoma loses 20% population, and the Cherokee get that place in Oklahoma as a core. Sure, so we're going to move all the Cherokee into the one country, in that one state. Also, all pops lose consciousness. I can't remember if you want consciousness or not. Do you want consciousness when you're trying to game it for the South, or do you not want it? I know it's like, I remember it being kind of counterintuitive. Like you would think one way, but it's actually the other, but I don't remember which it is. On the politics screen, the green and red symbols, upper right corner. Politics screen, upper right corner. Slave demographics, Lord Admiral. What do you, slavery debate. Why? What am I looking at here? What did you want to see here? Just the fact that we have a Lord Admiral? The leader of our country has that trait. I see. Consciousness can be good late game with more extreme ideologies. Right, but I mean specifically for, we're trying to be the South, we're trying to split off and beat the North. We're trying to make everything go in our favor to have that happen. Do we want consciousness to be spread or not? Like, I know there's an answer. I know there's some thinking behind it. I just don't remember what it is. Can we build any more Dixie troops? Concord, Boston, Hartford. None of these are Dixie. It's all a bunch of filthy fucking Yankees. Alright. Well, coronation of Queen Victoria. Oh, fuck her. Unless the UK decides to join us, which, maybe. I doubt it. I doubt they'll help out the South, but it's possible, I guess. Golden Circle, go ahead. John Brown's last raid. All pops that are Dixie gain militancy, gain consciousness, and become more reactionary. Cool. Contentious election. We shall see. Alright. Okay. House Gag Rule. What does this do again? Lose consciousness, gain consciousness. See, I'm not really sure which one it should be here, but okay. Support abolitionists, or they will not reform the slavery laws. Yep. Just convert territories into slave states. That's how you bulk up pre-South. You don't know about consciousness. Okay. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. 54-40 or fight. As American and British settlers begin to move to the west coast of North America, there's been a growing dispute about who owns the Oregon country. Everything west of the Rockies, called Columbia, has been explored by both countries. They're legitimate claims. All of Oregon belongs to the United States, and the UK will get that, or settle on a compromise. Could we have all of it, please? Could you give us all of it? Ally with Texas. Sure. Underground Railroad. Nope. Ostend Manifesto. Come again? Proposes that the island of Cuba should be annexed to the United States as a slave state to balance the new influx of new slave states in the West. Oh. Get a place in the sun costs us belly against Spain and everybody hates us. Well, you know, that sounds pretty fucking good, actually. Everybody loses consciousness, which I still don't know if is a good thing. How strong is Spain? You know, do you think we could take Spain? Probably. We got rid of all our boats. No, we got rid of all our boats. I'd love to take Cuba, but we did get rid of every single boat we have because we figured we wouldn't need them until after we're a slave state. So, or, you know, after we're the South. So I guess we're not taking Cuba. All this shit's really new for you. You know very little about the history of the Civil War. Oh, well, if you grow up in the U.S., you learn quite a bit about it. There's a lot of focus on it. So I can fill you in a little bit. I'm no expert. Also, let's full up education administration. I don't know why we weren't doing that. It's also up tariffs a bit. Don't know why we weren't doing that. More liberalism. Okay, well, I'm not really sure where we stand on that one. It's not exactly a popular party. Well. More conservative. The American people have spoken. Okay. All right. Election's done. We have somebody new. There was something I was just going to do. Right, Michigan. New state in Michigan, which means we have another slave state, which means another piece of the pie, another piece of the U.S. that's going to join us. We're making tons of money. Our population is looking good. Our intellectuals are... Oh, wait, doesn't it show it up here, up in the right? Yeah. Not done. National tragedy. That sucks. Too bad. We actually do have industries that we cannot subsidize because, you know, free market and all. But they're doing all right. Coal, or wait, cement, steel, glass, yeah, reasonable stuff. We can't destroy them either, which is too bad because I would just destroy all the ones in the north, except they're all in the north. No, I guess that's about right. Gain consciousness in Missouri or gain consciousness in Jefferson City? I don't really know. But you only learn your version of the Holocaust. Wait, what? But you only learn your version of the Holocaust we learn, right? Are you saying the same version? I don't know what you mean by that. Only one side of the coin. I'm not sure what that sentence, what you're trying to say. Are you saying we only learn one side of it and you learn both? Because I would be extremely surprised if you learned both. But yeah, the U.S. history, it teaches it mostly from a Union bias. And I don't know. It depends on the teacher you get, though. There's a little bit of if you got like a good history teacher, they might show both sides. Especially depending on where you are. I mean, if you're up here, unlikely to get a lot of support. If you're down here, a little more likely to have some teachers interpreting it in different ways. You know what I mean? You're talking about... You mean for us, it's the Holocaust. For you, it's slavery. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I guess. Except we teach the same way about the Holocaust, too. So, like, there's not really any part of history class in the U.S. where they talk about, like, and some people think it didn't happen. And, you know, that doesn't really happen. Whereas, at least with the Civil War thing, they do say, you know, there are a lot of historical scholars that say it was not about slavery. Thomas Jefferson, why I fucking say that? Abraham Lincoln said himself it wasn't about slavery. He said it was about keeping the Union together, blah, blah, blah. They do mention that kind of thing. Occasionally. We've got more decisions. Most of which just bring our consciousness down, and I'm not really sure if that's what we want. Oh, woo! Okay, treaty done with the UK, which gave us that bit of Maine. But not this. We did tell them that we wanted all of this, and we have a core on it. In fact, we have a core on all of this. Huh. Huh. Okay. So we could maybe take all of this. You know, if we went to war with the UK and won, which is unlikely in a lot of ways. We'll see about that. Jewel of the South. Hey. What else we got? I think it's just a bunch of decisions that all bring consciousness down, which I think is how you try and make the Civil War, like, not happen, I think. Mississippi River floods, so that sucks. You meant it more like you get the guilt from the Holocaust, you get it from slavery. Yeah, I suppose. It's kind of a bunch of BS, though, when you think about it. You hear occasionally, you hear the sentiment, you'll hear some, sentiment about, like, oh, slaves built this country, so we deserve X, Y, Z, we deserve reparations, whatever. But it's, like, if you look at the Civil War history, the South was destroyed during the Civil War. I mean, like, there's a reason why the period after the Civil War was called the Reconstruction era. Because it was all fucking gone. I mean, just decimated. And so anything that the slaves built, you know, you could argue that, like, until the Civil War, you know, about this time period, that the South was built by slavery. Okay, maybe. But after the Civil War, there was nothing left, and they had to build it again, and there weren't any slaves. So it's really hard to argue that the United States was built on slavery, because it had to be rebuilt without slaves. Kind of ridiculous. But okay, alright. Whatever. That doesn't help people. That doesn't stop people from wanting reparations. And can you blame them? Free money, right? You can blame them, by the way. That was a rhetorical question, but the answer is yes. You can blame them. It's a shitty thing to do, but it's understandable, I guess. Let's get, I don't know, clean coal? We've got a bit of coal. Irish built this country. We tore down all the shit they built. The slaves, I mean. What? You said Irish, but you meant to say slaves? Or the we who tore it down was the slaves? I really am not following. But alright. Okay. Okay. Do we have any more dicks? Oh, it says right fucking there. I'm blind. It says right here what type of troops they are. Okay. Good. Let's take a look at our armies then and see what we need more of. You know, we can keep this going, honestly. Are those anarchists? Oh, Jacobins, probably. 1 Dragoon, 3 Artillery, 3 Infantry. It's 4, 4, 1, and an Engineer. Right? So we'll get, another Dixie Artillery, another Dixie Infantry, what is it, Cuirassier? We're looking for Reconnaissance. Cuirassiers don't have that, no. Oh, it's either Dragoon or a Hussar, which is more expensive. We'll go for the Dragoon for now. That's good. Do we have more Dixie? Let's get another Dixie Infantry. And we'll keep it there. To our Knights. We're gonna make our, point to meet up over here, basically just in case Mexico gets any funny ideas, or, you know, we get some very good ideas about what we're gonna do to Mexico. I don't care. The Irish rebuilt this country after the stuff built by slaves got fucked by the war. Now that's a reasonable argument, actually. You do have to keep in mind that even then, the Irish were still like a minority. Like, they're the number 2 descendant, or what is it? The number 2 ancestry in the U.S., but the number 1 is German. And also, most people who were Irish, also we have too many intellectuals. Most of the Irishmen who came to the U.S. very quickly wanted to become American, and very quickly did, basically. I mean, intermarried with the British and Germans and whatnot. And so it's kind of, you would really just say the Americans rebuilt the country. You know what I mean? I'm very much willing to call the Irishmen who integrated into society Americans. There was something I was just going to do, and I don't remember what it was. Right, right. Move the pop. We don't want it in Virginia. North Carolina is Dixie, so we'll move them there. From Virginia. And Kentucky is... Is Kentucky a slave state? Oh, yeah, of course. It's got slaves. So, yeah, Kentucky. Even though it's got a lot of Yankees, it's got slaves. We might have to deal with the Yankees after we break free. Colonial incident. Huh? Placing the Sun Casus Belli against the UK. Or no. Let's just not. I mean, I'm not going to be doing any major expansion as America right now. Because basically, we're just on autopilot, more or less. Obviously, we're putting things in our favor. But we're just trying to become the South. Short of that, you know, it's not really a big deal whether we get Washington or something. We can just get that when we're the South. What general was it that literally burnt every Confederate city he captured? Sherman. Yeah, it was Sherman's March to Sea, I think it is what it was called. The traitors, Texas hasn't joined us. Huh? UK declared... Huh? British liberation of Montana? What the fuck? Okay. The Brits want to have a go at it. Alright. Okay. Hey, bring it on. Problem being, we're a little low on troops. Just a bit. But if the Brits want to have fucking try me, then let's go. Let's get their armies before they bring more. They're probably going to bring more from up in Canada here. Up in the eastern part of Canada. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can take them. I mean, if we look at the actual army size, I'm sure I'm going to be... I might change that sentiment. We have, what, 10 brigades? Whereas the UK, they also have brought in... Prussia. All right. They have... Oh, yeah. A lot more. How do we... You know what? This... Prussia and England. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not a fan, to be honest. Let's see what we can do. I think we can maybe do this. As long as England is busy with other shit, I think we have a good chance. They're obviously not busy with other wars, which is too bad. How much would it take to get, like, a white piece? They would accept that. Well, of course they would. They would not accept this, but we'll see. No, what I was going to say is it's not the end of the world if we lose this to England. Because, well, no, but we would... Well, I don't think this will become a state in time for it to be able to join the South anyway. So, if it breaks free of the, you know, the U.S., it's just going to make the U.S. slightly weaker? Probably, maybe, I'm not sure. The UK has to be so fucking boring to play. At least as Prussia, you start small. There's no reason to play the UK. Yeah, I've never played them. It seems boring as hell. What's our, Ooh, good attack. Okay, sure. Except I think we'll get there first, so maybe we want a defense guy. No, they're going to Dickinson. Okay. Now they're not going to Dickinson. Now they're leaving. June 8th, June 11th. Where are you going? You're wait. Trans-Danubia. Not important. You're going to Medicine Hat. What a name. Is that a real place? Medicine Hat? We are a great power, but okay. So wait, France wants Austria to get rid of Trans-Danubia. Interesting. We will probably not get involved. Hopefully, just nothing happens. Okay. All right. Okay. American ingenuity? Fuck yeah. They seem to be standing still now. Let's get some more army tech. We're gonna need it. Let's get some, yeah, engineer would be great. Yeah, we're good. The UK is a good way to learn the colonial mechanics. The colonial mechanics are not really complicated, though. Yeah, they just kind of like you click on it and you click the button here. Okay, well, we killed that group of troops. The UK has not yet sent any other troops, but they're coming. You just sit there, and you guys come over here, or do we want to siege down some of their stuff? That's an idea. Maybe if we siege down some of their stuff right now, we'll be able to piece them out early. Oh, attacker blockades is why they're winning. Okay. Maybe let's siege down Washington real quick so that we might actually be able to, like, take that. In which case, we want our troops to come up here. Elections have started. Okay. Yeah, let's see if they start landing. I don't know if they will. I think these might just be blockade forces. That's kind of what it's looking like. And obviously getting some Jacobin rebels. Are you fucking joking? Okay, well, at least they're weak. We can probably just use this as like a small force here and deal with them with that. Do we have any more Dixie troops? No. We could, of course, build some Yankee troops and then just get rid of them before the Civil War starts. I'll probably forget, though, so it's not really the kind of thing I want to do. They're more complicated than EU4 or EU3. Yeah. I guess. Slavery. Split in half here, so we don't lose as much in attrition. Where do you see supply limit? This is kind of important, because we're losing shit. Also, what is playing? Still Legend of Zelda. Still Zelda wave. Supply limit. Supply limit? Maybe? Supply limit. It's, oh, it should be fine there. So we're taking attrition from something else? From resistance to occupation. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Right, that makes sense. Well, we'll do 2 sieges then. It's fine. Weakness must be stamped out. Of course. Bring these 2 together. Let's build... How long does it take to build a troop? 75 days? Yeah, they're going to be fucking... have this taken over by then. Although, will they? 10%? You know, we'll start a few Yankees, alright? It's got to be done. Preferably some that are a little further away from the action. We'll build a few Yankees in case this goes south. Goes south. What a dumb fucking thing to say. But alright. Bring these guys together. We should be able to smash them all just one by one. And we should be fine with just these 6,000 guys here. I hope. Let's just draw a little line through them. Yeah. And hope for the best. Hopefully, again, the UK does not decide to land some troops on us. Hopefully they decide that they've got bigger fish to fry, it's not worth it, or whatever. Hopefully France declares war on them, or really anything. Those blockades are really fucking me up, but... Never played Hearts of Iron 4, but EU4 is kind of boring. It's alright, like, I don't know. But yeah, it can get boring. Hearts of Iron 4 is not bad. Or not Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 3 is not bad. Hearts of Iron 4 is a little... I don't know. Nothing ever gripped you as much as Vicky 2 did, except for Darkest Hour. Haven't played Darkest Hour. Personally. But yeah, Vicky 2 is good shit. There's the UK again. But they're coming down from Canada again. They're deciding not to just come straight at us with the boats and just like siege down our capital or something. So, I mean, that's good. Let's just go back here. I'm kind of forgetting the fact that carpet sieging does not work as well in this game because more troops makes the siege go faster. Also, wait, no, fucking stop. Wait a second. Got more troops here. We don't need all these Yankees. I made a mistake. That's too many Yankees. Don't need them. We'll take that one. That's fine. But we're doing fine, obviously. That's Prussia. Okay, we're gonna build some Yankees. Never mind. Never mind, we're building a bunch of Yankees. I'm sorry. We'll get rid of them once this war with England is over. I didn't realize the Prussians were here. Okay. Yeah, we need to get ready for that. And we're gonna get actually dangerously close to them just going up there. Kinda strange that the UK decided to give us the top of Maine, but then go to war for Montana? Like, why? You need to play Darkest Hour. The game is a hidden gem. I mean, I've heard good things. Which I guess means it's not that hidden. But, like, yeah, I've heard very good things about it. I want to play it. Let's go kill those troops again. We've got more rebellion. Why is that exactly? I don't remember the United States being a fucking rebellious hellhole right now. I mean, obviously the South rebels later, but that's not exactly the same thing. Current crisis. Huh? Oh yeah, well, we're not involved in that. Yeah, what's the deal here? It's Jacobins, 1.7. Why? What's gonna happen if that just happens? I don't know if we... Your favorite of the recent Paradox games has to be Stellaris. I don't know. I haven't played it since a lot of the updates and stuff. Sure seems like we're gonna lose to the Jacobins, so I think I'm just gonna give up on this. Although we could basically smash them all. Except, what's gonna happen if they win, though? I mean, it's 1.7 million support. What could it possibly be that they want? Voting? What is playing? Wait, did it go to Christmas music? A lo-fi Christmas mix. Weird. That's a weird suggestion, YouTube. Hey, I'll take it, I guess. Shouldn't get me copyrighted. It very well could, because it's all sample-based, and that can be a little risky sometimes. But it's probably fine. Mamma mia, that's a lot of rebels. Yeah, it's fucking a ton. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna say, hey, Jacobins, whatever. That's fine. No, that's fine. Secessionists, rebel scum, Confederate States, gate all? No, that's great. What do you mean secessionist scum? Are you crazy? Also, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, huh? Wait a minute. So some of these places are getting Confederate now. Where do I see that? Yeah. Which means they could break free like at any moment, which means we don't want these fucking Yankees. Let's build a couple. Let's build those two that are like halfway done. But then we'll stop. We don't want a lot of Yankees around. We wanted to be able to just smash them easy peasy. No problem. How's the war going, by the way? To -5, they want Montana. They really want Montana. Which would be, you know, well, I mean, it'd be all Montana, obviously. That's quite a big bit of land. I mean, not a lot of people there, obviously. It's not really... There's nothing there yet. You know, it's Montana. There's not exactly much there now. You know, modern day, there's not much in Montana. So, there's obviously not much there now. Not much worth fighting for, except it's a big piece of land and look ugly as hell if UK got down there. But if we become the Confederates, which it looks like could happen at any moment now, considering I thought this seems a lot earlier than normal, but you found it funny how the representative for the human race in Stellaris was a black woman. Makes sense though, seeing as God is a black woman too. You talking about that fucking J.K. Rowling tweet? Cause yeah, that was. Oh, the UK is not involved in this crisis war. Great. That would have been very good. We could have distracted them a bit. Okay. First Minister, more factory throughput, but less of a lot of other things. Where are you going here? Is this going to work the same way? Then you can't get out in time? Perfect. Alright, smash some more of them. Now the Whigs are in charge. It doesn't really matter because it's about to become whatever the Jacobins want in charge. More consciousness, sure. Or more, whatever. Everybody meet up over here. Yep. To get ready to fight off those Prussians, who are going to be a bit of a nuisance, it's looking like. We've killed them already. Wow, those British are fucking pushovers. Let's go to Maine. I mean, the thing is, we're doing very well in this war, especially considering at how much of a disadvantage we're in. But because of those blockades, it's not helping. Like, it's not getting to a point where they're willing to say, okay. Dominican Republic? Oh, hey. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, the rebels. Oh, no, I don't care about that. I'll fight our rebels. Yeah, why not? Oh, that's good. Thanks. Harry Potter is black, no doubt. Of course. I love that, too. The fucking Hermione. Yeah. Today she retweeted a picture of woman art with Black Maria with Black Jesus. Ay. According to JK, Hermione is black, too. Yeah, that was... And she said, like, even though there's a line in the book where it talks about her pale skin, like something happened and she became pale. Now I don't know about you. I mean, okay, maybe it's a figure of speech, but black people can't really become pale. You know what I mean? They don't get paler. I don't think. So, but she's like, no, I never mentioned in Harry Potter if she was white or black, and you just assumed she was white. And it's like, yeah, but you did okay the casting for the movies. You did have like somewhat of control over that, and you said it was fine. And she's like, she brings up new bullshit every time. Hermione was black in the stage play, revisionist history. Weird. She also drew Hermione herself. Makes no sense. Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense. In the drawing, she was white. Yeah, I mean, of course she was, right? I mean, like, of course she was. It took place in the fucking UK, and nobody, you know, at the time, it would have been pretty weird to assume that she'd be black. Still be weird to assume it now, but, hey, whatever. Whatever you want, JK. You know what I love, too? I love that kind of person who's, like, really rich, but pretends to be, like, one of the working class or something. I remember recently, Yoko Ono, or whatever her fucking name is. That's right? John Lennon's, mistake. She tweeted out, like, we are the 98% or 99% or whatever she said. She's like, we gotta stick together. And then you look up fucking Yoko Ono's net worth, and you start to realize, like, she's the fucking, 98%. Fuck yeah, right. Peace offer. They want Montana. Yeah, fuck no. It's like, yeah, fuck off, Yoko Ono. You wish Jared Taylor would teach me Japanese. That would be kind of cool. That'd be neat. Okay, well, we can kill the Prussians easy enough, I think. The rebellion, though, is just gonna have to, we're just gonna have to let that happen. Just imagine Jared Taylor teaching you Japanese, and in breaks between lessons you talk about race realism. It'd be a fun time. I haven't followed Jared Taylor recently, though. I know a lot of people got upset with him. And unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if there were legitimate things to be upset with him about. But I don't know. He always seemed like a nice old man. Wait, if we do this, do we get cores? No, we don't. Okay. With the Cuba thing, I was thinking we could just, like, get cores on it and then do it later when we're the South, but no, that's not gonna happen. Okay, kill some Prussians. Kill some more Prussians. Luckily, they're not sending their best. The UK and the Prussians. They're not sending their best. They're sending shitty bits of troops here. So we should be fine. Should be able to win this war just fine. They want to humiliate us now. Prussia, are you really that confident about how this war is going? Attacker occupation. Oh, yeah, we need to fix that. We'll fix it soon, though. It won't take too long. We just need to kill the Brits and then, kill the Prussians, kill the Brits. Then we'll be fine. Yeah. We got more than double the troops. Our army tech should be basically identical. We've got that sieged up there, so we just need to kill them, unsiege this stuff, and then we'll be in probably a winning position, I think. You haven't heard any recent things he said, but you like him. You agree with a lot that he says, and he's a great speaker, but maybe he did some dumb shit that would change your opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember people saying something about, like, something he had done, but I don't remember it at all, so. Also, I know this is the most mundane shit to talk about the fucking weather, but it has been cold here recently, which doesn't happen. I mean, it just, like, this is the coldest I've ever seen it. And it's so fucking nice. Like, I love it. And just so you know, cold in this part of the country is like, it's, you know, like 55 degrees or something. You know, it's cold. But it's fucking great. Like, I can actually wear a long sleeve shirt. And I'm not the biggest fan of long sleeves normally, because it's just too fucking hot. But it's nice. I'm wearing the ultimate winter getup right now of a long sleeve Henley with bright red basketball shorts. So you get both the cozy top and the breezy bottom. It feels amazing. You don't get this year-round. This is like a week long we'll have this weather. Next week it'll be like, you know, back up to 75, and which is, you know, nice weather, but it's not winter. It doesn't feel like winter. I've lived here my whole life, and it still never feels like winter. You got a cold front, it's 40-ish. See, that's like colder. I mean, recently, like, I think yesterday morning, it was like 30-something degrees, and that's insane. I mean, it never gets that cold here. And it was nice. I mean, I liked it. I take cold showers, too, so it's like more bracing every day, which is sweet. But I take cold and hot showers. Like, I take it cold and then switch it to hot because it helps build up your capillaries. Pro tip there, if you want to build up your capillaries. And let's get a little more tech on military. But and then it feels even better once you put on the hot water. And like the whole fucking room steams up just because of the difference in temperature. It's good. Can we, I'd like to just say okay to this rebellion. You don't need to worry about it anymore. Confederate nationalists. Interesting. You got a cold front. It's 40-ish, and it was 76 on Thursday. Wow. 40 degrees is pretty fucking hot. Cold showers are for gays. What, you don't like cold showers? What the fuck? Cold showers are great. Fucking disgusting. You want your snow. Oh, it was pretty sunny today. Fucking disgusting. You want your snow. Yeah, we never get snow here. I've seen, like, I mean, even my entire life, I have not seen snow much. I mean, obviously I saw a bit when I was in Alaska. You know, it was summer, so there wasn't much, but I saw snow and some, like, fucking glaciers and shit. But, like, I think, like, the street I grew up on, I think 1 year, no, twice ever it snowed, and it never snowed enough to actually stick. It melted by the time it hit the ground. So, like, hardly even fucking snow, you know. But that's the closest it ever got. It's just too hot here. We're gonna have to kill these rebels to get to here, unless we want to go all the way around. But this is fine. They're tiny. And what do you mean 40 degrees is pretty fucking hot? Are you talking Celsius or some stupid shit like that? Because we're talking Fahrenheit. Also, yeah, if anyone wants some music, French Revolution. Oh, yeah, great. If anyone wants some different music, feel free. This is kind of, I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, they're all part of Jacobin rebels. Yeah. Yeah, alright. The new Confederacy. Oh, here it is. Okay. You know what's actually pretty fucking sweet? Holy shit, wait a minute. We might win as the Confederacy just because the US is gonna be busy with these rebels and with the UK. Oh, this is fucking great. Pause. Oh shit, that's the smallest Confederacy I've seen in my life. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? Also, I want to play as them. Do we have to get out of the game? I thought it gave you a decision when they popped out. Also, this is fucking garbage. Worst Confederacy I've ever seen. Do you see this? Was that because of... No? Did Confederate nationalists come up? No, they're all Jacobins. The fuck is this? Do you... Huh? The Confederacy sucks this time around. What is this? Okay. Yeah, wait. Does somebody know what... Let's undo it a little bit. We're not at war with the Confederates. I don't know what's going on here. 400,000. Oh my god. Your entire life, the weather's always been the same. Bitter winter and snow before Christmas and bitter winter and snow after Christmas. You get blizzards in the winter and 110-degree droughts in the summer. Your weather's fucking crazy. Where do you live? California or something? Somewhere in, like, Northern California, maybe? I don't think it gets that hot, though. So it seems like the Confederacy broke apart, but, like, it didn't. I have no idea what to do here. Can we release the Confederacy? Why not? Why not? They've got cores here. Why can't we release them? Why can't we give them their land? We could declare war on them, but I don't want to. More states might need to secede or that Fort Sumter. Okay, yeah, I mean, okay, I'll just wait around a bit. Wait for that to happen. Also wait for this fucking rebellion to finish. I get it, you're gonna win. Just win already.